don't have a whole lot to go over this morning, but we'll show you what we got. Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is August 1st, 2012. Today is Wednesday, August 1st, 2012. Before we get too far into it, let me just give you the results. We had one trade on the ES. We got minus 7 ticks on that. Let me drag that DOM over. There it is. We have a few trades on the NQ. We're plus 5 ticks on that. We have nothing on the crude. We took a couple of trades on the crude. We ended up break even on the crude. Didn't take any YM trades. Let's see. And if you have not taken a free trial with us and you want to take a free trial with us, go to www.cfrn.net/apply to take the free trial. That's www.cfrn.net/apply to take the free trial. Once you've taken the free trial, once you sign up for the free trial anyway, you will get five business days in the live trading room, 2 hours per day with us to watch us do all the trading that we did this morning and, the past couple of years worth. You'll be able to watch us trade in the live trading room. You get access to all of the indicators that you see here and the charting platform that you see here. You can download it onto your desktop so that you can explore on your own. All right. Our goal in that period is to show you that we do have an edge, and and we do our best to teach you how to use the edge to your best advantage. If you are taking a free trial with us, currently taking a free trial with us, and you want to become a partner, you should have something in your email right now that says how to become a partner. If you do not have that in your email, send us an email. Just send a quick email to support@cfrn.net. That's support@cfrn.net, and just put in the title that you want partner info. Put that right in the subject, just partner info, and I'll send it off to you again. All right. For those of you who are partners, reminder: tomorrow night is Thursday night. Partners meeting tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right. All right. Now let me get on with the trades. On the ES, today is FOMC day, by the way. They will be announcing at 2:15 the rate, the federal funds rate, and the statement. We took one trade this morning on the ES. When it pulled down, it was right on the open too. It was actually down here on the open. When I noticed it, and then I just got in here. I just took the trade in here. It ended up stopping us out, and then it went sideways for a very long time. What seemed like hours, it went sideways. Drifted down, tested the weekly trading zone right here, bounced up off of that. Then it's gone back and forth quite a bit right here. Okay, you guys see that? Let's see, I'm just going to draw a trend line here for you so you can see what we're looking at right now. All right, that right there is what we're looking at right now. All right, not really a lot to do in there. I don't think I would be doing any trading until after the FOMC statement. That was the one trade we took on the ES. Now, we didn't take any trades on the YM this morning. The YM has been, well, it hasn't been terribly tradable. Looking at the 1500 contract, you can see we came down and tested the BBC right here. After it hit the BBC, it bounced up about 15 ticks. Then it dropped all the way down to the weekly trading zone. Now, this was at the zone at the same time that this was at the zone. That's why we weren't taking any short trades. They were both at the weekly trading zones. Since then, it's just been going sideways. All right, that was the YM. Now let me show you the NQ. In here on the NQ, let's see, we have these are the trades that I took. The ones with the yellow arrows are the trades that I took on the NQ. All right, the highlighted ones that you see with the ellipses, those are trades that set up that I didn't take. Now let me just go over the actual trade setup with you. What we're looking for is for this line right here, which is the MA1, to cross down below the BBC. The BBC is this green line right here. Once you get that cross, that suggests that you should be looking for short trades. If it's crossing below, which suggests short trades. If it's crossing above, it suggests long trades. What you then want to see happen is price to pull back up, looking for an area of resistance. It finds that area of resistance here at the BBC. When you have that, and you have divergence down here between the green line and the cycle portion of the slingshot, Here, I'm just going to remove the brown line for right now. Okay. When you have divergence between the green line and the cycle portion of the slingshot down here, that suggests that the market is going to snap back down in this direction toward the cycle. All right, price is going to move down. In this particular case, we got the down close. That's where you would look to enter. It dropped down 4 or 5 ticks, and then it pulled back up. I didn't actually take this trade. I did take this one. Now, when this one moved up here and I had 4 or 5 ticks profit in it, I moved my stop to break even because it was right at the MA1. It came back and stopped me out at break even. There was the bullish divergence. Well, it was actually right over here on the entry. The up close right there is where I entered the trade. And you can see it did eventually go up. There was another opportunity right over here. This one I missed. We had a bearish cross. Price came up, tested the BBC, gave a down close. With the bearish divergence, this is where you would have entered for the move down. All right, as we scroll along in here, we had a couple more opportunities like that. I took this one right here. I shorted here, and I bought it back down here. There was another one that followed it right here. You could have shorted right there and bought it back down here. Same thing over here. You could have shorted right there and bought it back down there. This got into the break period. I mean, you can see this is nowhere near the number of trades that we normally have, so we got pretty low volume today on the FOMC day. All right. That was the NQ, the YM, the ES. This is going to be a short recap. Let me just take a look in here and do that. All right. Now let me get my crude chart out. Okay, I took a couple of trades on the crude this morning, but we didn't have... I got a couple of break-even trades is what I ended up having. All right. We did have crude inventories come out today, and there was a huge draw, which means the crude, I think it was... The crude inventories were down 6.5 million barrels, and they were expecting minus 1.6, and it was minus 6.5 or something like that. So that was a pretty big draw. As far as the crude setups go, it's the same exact thing. On the 4-tick range is the one that I just showed you. You look for your bullish cross, your test of the BBC, your bullish divergence, okay? And then you want to have your up close. Your up close right there for the price to move up, and it's all good. Let's see. We didn't have a lot of opportunities in here because the cycle was going back and forth, sort of in the middle. Nothing really good in there. There was an opportunity over here. Now, this is something that I've shown the partners in the past. What we look for here is the green to turn down in the direction of the strong sloping cycle portion of the slingshot when the brown is below it. Okay, that's a momentum trade, and you would look in that case there. You would have been looking to get in right there. It did it again right here. You see the green turned down into the strong sloping brown cycle portion there. All right, it did it again there and there. So you could have jumped in on any one of those. Now our normal setup, waiting for the bearish cross and a pull back up and tested the BBC with a down close, was right here. I know that doesn't look like a whole lot, but if you actually look over there at the right, 88.55 would have been your entry, and it dropped all the way down to 88.39. So that right there, in a couple of minutes, was $160 profit per contract. All right. We weren't trading in here because the crude inventories was due to come out here, and you can see the crude gets crazy when the inventories come out. Look right here. This is 10:30 when the inventory came out, and all the way over here is 10:31. So if I back that out a little bit, all these bars from right here to right here were 1 minute. That's 1 minute on the crude when the crude inventories come out. All right, so I gave it some room and I let it go. We had bullish divergence here. We had a bullish cross, tested the BBC with an up close with bullish divergence. I got long there, and I got out over here at break even. It did end up giving me, I think, 8 ticks profit at one point, but I ended up taking break even on it. I did it again over here, the same exact thing. Another break even trade. And that was all I did on crude this morning. There were a couple of shorting opportunities in here this morning. All right, my charts, I attempted to put this on, but I had a problem with my charts, and I couldn't put the order on, but I tried to get this order on. I think some of the partners might have gotten that on when I was describing it, because just as I went to click on it right here, I was looking for the down close, and just as I went to click on my DOM, my charts locked up, and I had to reboot. But anyway, you can see that that one worked out well and was followed up by another one and another one. That one and that one. All right. We had a bullish cross right here. It tested the BBC with an up close. Again, we had the divergence and everything going with this. I know this doesn't look like much, but it's 88.44 up to 88.51. So that was $70 per contract profit in no time at all. Another thing to take note of here for those of you guys who are looking at this, who are partners, who know what I'm talking about, the green right here turned up into a strong sloping cycle, so you could have gotten into this using that back over here. Okay. And that was pretty much it on the crude, guys. Not much to go over in the recap today. If anybody has any questions about any of that stuff, you can type them in here right now, or you can email them to me at support@cfrn.net. Okay, support@cfrn.net, and I will be happy to get back to you on it. Again, if you're in on the free trial right now, if you're taking the free trial and you've been taking the free trial for a few days, you should have an email in your inbox right now with the current CFRN partner offer. You have to be a partner to get into our partners meeting tomorrow night, so hopefully you would like to do that. All right. With that, I am going to stop the recording.